Do you know who else uses W wheels?
Who? You.
The 7 Deuce Deuce, Adam Enticknap. What's up?
You know, 7 Deuce Deuce in the house once again.
Wow, it's late where you are. We apologize for getting you on, but David Pingree's on. JT's on the line. Everybody's favorite privateer.
Dude, you know, except for this last weekend when I spouted out and somebody locked up my rear wheel on the LCQ start. That wasn't very awesome. Other than that.
What happened?
Other than that.
Yeah, what happened?
Dude, I don't even know, bro. I'm like coming into the first corner and Ronnie Stewart like cuts me off, which he should. You know what I mean? It's the start of the LCQ. Well, we had a pretty decent start. Well, I'm slamming on the brakes, and I'm like, hell yeah, I got the inside right here. So I'm going to, you know what I mean, we're going to squeeze right next to these hay bales. We're going to get shit done. We're going to pop out and be good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know what happened, but somebody just decided to completely rear-end the hell out of me, and my rear wheel just locked up, and I'm just stopped from the freaking start.
You got assholed, buddy.
Dude, so pissed. I was like, I didn't even know what was happening. I was just holding it wide open and clutching it and hoping whatever was in there just got let loose, and it didn't.
Ask JT, those LCQs, you got to get the hell out of there. You got to get when that gate drops.
I thought I was kind of like out front a little bit ish, but I just didn't think anybody was gonna just pin it into my rear end.
JT,
I don't know. Shit happens when you party naked. You know what I mean?
Anything can happen, JT, in those LCQs, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much like a grenade with the pin pulled. You just gotta go. Like, there's no waiting on anything.
I should have made it out of the semi. That's what I should have done.
Yep.
Yeah, LCQ. If anybody gets a shot at doing anything crazy, they're doing it. Like, there's no hesitation.
Yeah,
for
pretty much.
They are going to do it. Yeah, your semi was good. Missed it by 1, so that's not so bad. Where are you right now?
I'm in the middle of Texas in like a tornado rainstorm that's going on right now. Just kind of chilling at Ted's house. We're going to wake up in the morning and start our way to Seattle.
Damn, dude. Enticknap travels with the Teddy Parks crew, Ping, so he'll be driving to Seattle, and then after Seattle, he'll be driving to New York. And then after New York, driving to Las Vegas.
Drive, dude. I'll be working on more subway raps. And
how do you kill time?
What's to make you guys laugh?
What's the hot way to kill time on the road these days?
Freestyle rapping and drinking lots of water, and then like peeing in bottles. That helps. And then other than that, just listening to a lot of music, and that's about it. And watching the gas gauge go from F to E.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, yeah, you're working on a new rap. You're gonna,
I'm working on it right now. I'm trying, but dude, it's harder than it looks. But I'm killing it right now. I got some sick lyrics. It's not even funny.
Dude, you're blowing up right now. Popularity. The PulpMX show.
Dude, I know. How sick is that?
It's pretty cool.
My boy Matthes just like comes on the radio and he's like, dude, 7 Deuce Deuce, do you want to be like on this radio show? And I'm like, dude, Matthes, hell yeah. And then I get on this radio show, and then people just love me. I mean, how sick is that?
What we do is we make stars. We make stars on this
Straight
show.
Up.
We made a star to Kiefer, and he doesn't even charge us anything.
You're like Patrick Swayze.
Oh shoot!
Yeah,
so
JT,
sick.
should I talk about that analogy a little bit? I mean,
Yeah, I think it's super creepy, and people will love it.
Is this the molding out of clay thing? Because
yes,
thinking of you just like saddling up behind me.
I'm behind you, Ping.
I can't do this.
I'm behind you, and I'm molding you.
I will leave.
Oh my
Get up
God.
and leave your house right now.
that's definitely part of the rental deal.
Yeah, exactly. What else?
My goodness.
Hey, Enticknap, how sketchy were those whoops this weekend?
Dude, I don't even know what you're talking about. Sketchy is not the word. Perfect was about the word for those whoops.
Yeah?
I'm like,
Perfect?
dude, I'm walking in the pits, and I'm like looking next to these little dudes, and I'm like, dude, I got these whoops. I got these whoops handled. And all these guys are like walking on Trout Walk, and you're like watching them, and they're like, you know when the guys are like standing in the whoop section for like 10 minutes, and they like look behind you, and then like look back, and then they look behind you, and then they look back, you're like, oh, I got that, dude.
JT, that was you and me, right?
I just walked right through them.
Dude, no, I don't even walk through them, bro. I'm like, oh, whoops, okay, cool, walk around those. Because the more you look at them, the worse it gets. And I'm like, I'm pretty tall, so when I hit the whoops, I can just kind of like move my legs and I make shit work, you know what I mean?
Hey, Enticknap, we were doing our post-race podcast, and JT brought this up, and And actually, to JT's credit, this is something that Tomac told me also. The quad in that rhythm, not too many guys were doing it, but it wasn't that bad, was it? Like, did you think about pulling the trigger on it at all?
Truthfully, I didn't even really think about pulling the trigger on that thing. I mean, it wasn't that gnarly. Like, it was like a pretty solid quad. I mean, of all quads, it didn't, like, if you just skipped off, you had to shift up around the corner and hit the dragon's back nice and fast. And if you downsided that thing, I felt like I could have got it. You just had to hold it wide open and seat bounce it.
Yeah.
It's not that big a deal.
Well,
like, it wasn't like, there's some quads where, like, you have to get up over the top of a landing and get right in the G-out and just, like, nail the G-out perfect to where you get the momentum for it.
Mm-hmm.
But that one was really just, like, you just skip off the dragon's back nice and then pin seat bounce, and you made it perfect.
Right.
But I was just working that left side because I liked that dragon's back on-off triple.
Yeah.
I just felt like that would have been more consistent for me, so that's where I was running.
One main event on the year, so close to so many others. 7 deuce.
Dude, I know. I don't know what the deal with this is, bro. I'm pissed. Like, God. I'm, like, going out there, and I'm like, dude, I thought I had it this weekend. Like, the last 2 weekends, I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm in the main for sure. Like, I felt like I had the speed. Like, you know when those nights are, you're, like, on the track, you're feeling good. It's like, oh, yeah, this is the night. I got this handled. And then, like, all of a sudden out of nowhere, I mess up on that dragon's back that I didn't mess up on the whole time. And I killed the thing all night and just did some stupid little maneuver on it. And then this last weekend, some dude locks up my rear wheel. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Hashtag SCQ problem.
Well, I was thinking about it, and it's kind of like, if I would have made it out of semi, I'd have been fine. So it's almost coming down to I need to stop putting it in the LCQ, which is, I mean, it's just I'm just being stupid. I need to just make it out of semi.
You got to go out of the semi, dude.
Race.
What about
transfer straight to that main event?
What about when the semis are grossly unfair, as we've had in a few races? And
okay. Well, let me hold on. Let's explain this to all the fans out there listening to the PulpMX show. And if AMA is listening, I really hope we figure something out.
Yeah.
Because the semis are organized like this. Okay, the odds go to semi 2, and the evens go to semi 1. Okay, so when you take top 4 out of your heat race, and then 5th and 5th go to semi 2.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 fastest guys that didn't make the heat race, and there's only 5 spots. So you already got the 2 fastest guys in that semi taking up the 2 top spots. That's why semi 2 is always faster.
That's a good point. JT, did you ever do this math?
No, I honestly didn't. I never really looked into how they. I knew they mixed them up, but I just
go back and look at this film, Matthes and JT, for reals.
I've noticed the really unbalanced semis, but I didn't know why.
Yeah. So
I noticed this. Check this out. Nick Schmidt, me and Nick have been talking about this, and we've been trying to get in these freaking even numbers all year.
Right.
The even number of the heat race. Well, Nick Schmidt, if you can check it out, Nick Schmidt let me go by at the finish line. He rolled the whoop section so I would get by and get 7th, and he would get 8th.
Fat motherfucker.
Dude.
Yeah, because
and the worst part is I knew it, and I was just praying to God that, you know what I mean, that, oh, well, maybe this one will be different. Maybe somebody went down and they got, you know what I mean, somebody else got 5th.
So, Ping, I don't know if you're aware of this. So after the heat races, they, instead of having the exact same race again with the same guys, they thought they would switch it up, right? Which I agree with. I think it's pretty good. So evens from the heats go in one semi and odds go in the other, right? So the number 6 is even. Are you ready?
Yes.
What are you doing,
I'm
Ping?
trying to see how this goes. So
okay, so sixth place in both of the heats. I'm sorry, in both of the
Yeah, you had it.
No.
6th place in both of the heat races.
No.
Go to semi 1.
No, 5th place. 5th place. 5th place goes in semi 1.
5th and 5th.
No, odds go in semi 2. This is where you're getting confused. Odds go in semi 2.
Yeah.
Evens go in semi 1. That's why when Nick Schmidt lined up and he was in the first semi, you always see the slower guys in the first semi.
Okay.
Semi 2 is always packing heat.
But wait a minute. If the 5th place guys from the heat are in one semi and the 6th place guys from the heat are in the other semi, shouldn't they both have, like, shouldn't heat odds be faster? Because it's fifth place.
The odds are faster. Odds are always faster.
Heat 2 is always faster.
Semi 2 is always the fast one.
I was never good at math, Enticknap, in Canada. We didn't do a lot of math. But, okay, so
it's all good. Don't trip. I got you.
So, yeah, the two fifth-place guys, the guys that missed the main by one spot, are in the same semi.
Yeah, and we're not talking like, hold up, we're not talking like 1 through 4 like slow guys. So you're talking like fifth. You get like, and then, check this out too. And Villapoto crashes, guess what place you get? 15th.
Right.
Fool couldn't get 16th. Fool couldn't get 14th. Fool got 15th, okay?
Right.
So not only do you have the guy that missed it by one spot, but you also got Villapoto who crashed and got 15th.
So Schmidt is playing the game. He's playing you like a fool. 7 deuce.
Dude, no, I mean, he's not playing me like a fool because I knew that. And the problem with this heat race was that I had Dakotas right on my butt because I had passed Dakotas and Thompson, and then, so Dakotas is right on my tail. Schmidt's right in front of me. Schmidt checked up in the whoops. Well, if I check up at all, then Dakotas is going to get by me, and then Schmidt's going to go in front of me because I'm not going to catch up to Schmidt. So then I'm effed again. So now I'm just one more position back in an odd place.
What is it, Ping?
It sounds like a bunch of bullshit.
You need to change your number to 8 deuce deuce. You get that even.
Oh God.
It's
not. I mean, it's not really like anybody's playing anybody, dude. That's just the way it works. And I think AMA should probably look at that.
Well, yeah, somebody should bring that up.
I like the idea. I think it's cool because you see different racers. But I
understand, but it's got a pretty clear flaw.
Yeah.
No, it's like gay. Like, dude, check it out next weekend. You'll really see it. You'll be like, damn.
Who knew Nick Schmidt was clever behind that hair, that long, glorious hair?
Okay, check this out. Schmidt learned that from me. I seen that at the first round and said, Schmidt, check this shit out, dude. 5 and 5 are going to the second semi. You always want to get an even number.
Yeah.
Don't get the odd number. So, the Napster, 7 deuce deuce, yeah, he came up with that theory.
JT, this is mind-blowing right now.
I'm going to verify. I happen to know someone in the AMA
scoring department,
technical side of things. I'm going to get back to you.
Dude, check it out. It happens every weekend, dude. The semi-2 is always packing heat. I'm
going to get to the bottom of it. I have a strong feeling, Adam.
Dude, what are you going to do, though? What are you going to do? You're going to have, that would be the most random. You'd have to, like, nobody would know what semi they were going to be in after that. You know what I mean? You'd have to, like, everybody would have to go up there and then be like, you're in semi 1 and semi. It's going to work out. One of them's going to be more loaded than the other.
Why don't they have clothespins?
Random weekend to weekend.
Why don't they have clothespins down there?
Why? Because
we're not doing clothespins anymore.
Who knows? I vote clothespins. I vote clothespins.
Chris, what's up, man? Welcome to the show. Greg?
Hello?
Greg?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah. Hey, I sent a message and I found something that I think Nick Way would be interested in. I don't want to blast it all over the radio, but if you check your contact, something to do with the Michigan Mafia.
A pair of Alan King's old dirty gloves?
Not so much, but it's pretty badass.
Okay, I'll check it out, man. I'll pass it on.
He was telling me about it.
I appreciate it. And
thanks, Greg.
maybe his mom knew who wore it.
Okay, I'll check it out. Thanks.
All right, later.
All right. Yeah, some eBay finds for Nick Way. All right, Seattle 7. Hey, what's going on with outdoors with you, bro?
Dude, I don't know. Teddy Parks just pulled out, bro.
Ah, that's bummed.
Dude, bummed.
I thought he was going to do it. He told me a couple weeks ago he was going to do it.
Yeah, he was going to do it, and then some sponsor things came up, and I'm like 99% sure he's pulling out.
Oh, bummer.
Dude.
Which is a bummer because it's only like a couple months away, and now I have to like find a full-on ride, and like, hey.
Ping, why don't you rent yourself out and give the money to Adam for the outdoors?
We're working on that. I got $1,000 to go get man raped by some dude in New Jersey. So.
Dude, hey, David. Yo, Pingree.
Yes, sir.
I just want to let you know, dude, you're sick. Like, you ripped on a dirt bike.
You did.
Dude, you
I appreciate it. I was all right. I was all right for a little bit.
You were like the real deal.
4 125 Supercross wins.
You know the damn shame is I could have done all right if I'd ever stayed healthy. I just couldn't. Busted my ass almost every year.
Once I won 4 Manitoba
titles. That's a lot of guys' stories. But
yeah, it is. Me too. Once I won the 4th Manitoba title, I couldn't stay healthy.
No, just couldn't do it?
Nah, couldn't do it. Now look at me.
Damn it.
Yeah. That's a bummer, 7 Deuce. Yeah, that's a shame. Hey.
So what will you do if you don't, if something doesn't come together?
Do you have to get a job?
Dude, you know what the 7 Deuce is going to do if nothing comes together?
No.
He's going to make shit happen, bro.
What'd you say,
He's going to make it happen. Any way humanly, physically possible, the 722 will be at the outdoors.
What'd you say, JT?
I said he should get on the Warped Tour.
Oh, yeah, rapping.
I'll work on that, too. If I become like a full-on rap star and then, like, the 7 Double Deuce race team is, like, off the hook, don't be surprised.
I'd like to be team manager if that happens.
Okay, done.
Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
Hey, where can people get some 7 Deuce T-shirts? You gave me a couple this weekend. Thank you very much, by the way.
Dude, yeah, for sure. I appreciate everything you do for me, Matthes. You're sick.
I like how you ask me, hey, Enticknap texts me and goes, hey, this guy wants to do an interview. Can I do it? Or can I go on this show? Or I'm like, dude, you can do anything. Do it all.
He is pimp.
Well, dude, you're my dude, Matthes. Like, bro, if it wasn't for you, the 7 Deuce wouldn't even be alive.
Would you say
it would still be that guy rapping in the background, just like fiddling his fingers, hitting on chicks?
Would you say I molded you a little bit?
Yes.
Thank
you.
Thank you.
Like Adam, the clay 7 Deuce mold.
Yes.
Made.
Suck it, JT.
By Matthes.
No. So, where can people get shirts to help support your cause?
If you can go on Facebook and you can contact me under Adam Enticknap or a lady, Wanda Reese, that helps me out a bunch. And then also you can email me at supportae722@AOL.com. If you guys could do that, I'd be so sick. I'd be pumped.
Support the 7 Deuce. Love it.
Support the 7 Deuce if you can. You know what I mean?
No, we can. All right, buddy. Thanks for coming on. It's late. It's past midnight where you're at. We appreciate the efforts.
Dude, I appreciate coming on the show. I freaking love you guys. It's so sick.
Well, dude, I won't be at Seattle this weekend, so good luck. But it sounds like I might see you in New Jersey. And if not...
and if he's still alive, maybe Vegas.
Maybe Vegas.
Dude, I hope so. If you can make it, swing by and say what's up for reals.
I totally will, man.
Yeah, dude, you're like one of my heroes, and you ain't even know it.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, I didn't. I don't mean to be a dick, but I hadn't even heard of your name till about 2 weeks ago. Now it's like all I hear: 7 Deuce.
No, dude.
Subway
that's
rap.
What I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's so sick. Matthes hooked it up, and I don't blame you at all. I don't feel ashamed, dude.
Well, no, I mean,
was like completely off the map, and then all of a sudden, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. 722, blah. On the map.
Molding away.
Where are you from?
This little town called Lompoc, California.
Oh, I know Lompoc.
Right? Like, you know where, Pinger, you probably know where it's at, because Castillo Ranch is like probably 15 to 20 minutes away.
Yep.
Hey, did you ever go to Neverland when you were a kid? Go to the gates or anything?
Don't even get me started, dude. No.
Just don't tell us you stayed the weekend there.
No, for reals though. Did you go check it out as a kid ever? Like,
I never got the chance to check it out. It got like shut down. I don't know if my parents didn't know about it, but yeah, like a bunch of people around me have been there. I heard it's like freaking kids' paradise, bro. It's got like merry-go-rounds, roller coasters, like gnarly sick.
And a zoo, we had a zoo on property and stuff.
It's fantastic until you get diddled.
Had a sweet wet bar in every room.
Oh my gosh, you guys are ridiculous.
No, I'm being for reals. Like, did some kids or whatever go check it out? That's all. And you said yes. I'm not
for sure.
Right?
No, I heard it was an awesome place. Like go karts, like full 9. And I guess like when you went there too, it was like he wasn't like setting rules. He just let the kids terrorize. Like you could break golf carts and like jump them, and he would just fix them and be like, "Dude, run it,
run it." Literally. Thanks, Deuce.
God.
Appreciate it, bud.
Heck yeah, I love you guys, and I hope to be back on the show soon. And to all my fans, you guys are sick. Keep it on the real. 7 Deuce Deuce. You're going to sleep.
I heard somebody just yelling 7 Deuce Deuce in the pits this weekend. I don't even think you were anywhere to be found. He was just yelling it.
Dude, it happens.
Seriously, I was walking like in the row that was away from you where you were parked, the next one up towards the front, and just I heard somebody yelling 7 Deuce Deuce, and I'm like, no.
That was actually Adam.
Is that not the sickest thing ever though?
Maybe it was Adam.
I mean, like you're running around the pits and you just hear people yelling. I mean, isn't that what Supercross is about?
Yes, absolutely.
It's just like getting hyped up and just ripping on dirt bikes and seeing the sickest track and the sickest bikes and the sickest chicks and the loudest crowd and the most amount of fireworks. I mean, it's just off the hook.
And JT was yelling too when he raced, but he was usually out of anger. He was screaming and yelling. But no, man, awesome. Thank you for coming on. We'll see you in Seattle, bud.
Heck yeah, sounds good, Matthes. Later, JT. Later, Pingree. Keep it real, boys. Peace.
See ya.
See ya.
Later, man.
Adam Enticknap, everybody. Felt like we tried to let him go like 5 times, but
yeah.
What are you going to do?